Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 36 from Mirage Studios. Soul's End. So this came out August 1991. And this is another Michael Zulli issue. And yeah, let's let's get into it. So we start off with the Turtles carrying their wounded brother in an alleyway. And Splinter's telling them, like, you know, we must leave. We must find a new hiding place. Our old one has been violated and stinks of man. And I'm like, Splinter really comes across as an a-hole in this series. In this series done by Michael Zulli, the Turtles come across as really stupid, and Splinter comes across as really specious against humans and just dumb. Like, it seems like he's the one that's like in over his head. He's the one starting fights with Shredder and stuff like that. Yeah, he seems to really hate mankind and stuff. Like, he just seems kind of like an a-hole. But he's doing that when all of a sudden the crow skeleton creature arrives, and Splinter's like, "My children, you know, be ready. This is a messenger from the great Animus. There is a great danger in this creature. It's also a trickster, so don't listen to it." And the creature basically says desolation is coming, and then it dives right into the wounded turtle's chest, his stomach, his torso, whatever, and disappears. And then the turtles, you know, are scared that the brother's dead, but Splinter is like, he'd be at peace. He's just been marked. He's been marked by great magic. The trickster's fire is within him. We must take him back to our lair. He's invulnerable right now. We're all vulnerable. So quick, let's go back. So now Splinter leads them back to where they just tried to leave from. So yeah, the turtles are complaining about how cold it is. They tell him to, like, you know, put his brother down on the bed. But he's like, "I know, you know, things are difficult and hard right now, my sons, but your brother has been marked by the great Animus. For now, we must be, like, as still as winter dark. We must hide and pray." And then we see the wounded turtle, and he wakes up, and he's basically, this whole issue is like almost like a vision quest. He wakes up atop of a bunch of like stone pillars. He sees the crow, the trickster crow, and the crow basically kind of like mocks him and introduces himself as his name is Desolation. Yeah, the crow basically kind of torments this wounded turtle and telling him that you gotta wise up, you gotta grow up, you gotta give up, you gotta at least pick one species. And the turtle falls off the pillar and pulls itself up, where it gets mocked and taunted more by Desolation. And the turtle's like, you know, like, "It's lies, all of it. This place is poison. I smell it. You're dead. I see it." And the crow continues to mock him, and the turtle rushes away into a cave. Like, he runs into a cave where he once again comes across Desolation. And Desolation's like, you must make up your mind. You must choose life or death. You're not fit. You're not a man. You're not an animal. You're something new. Your future is up to you, but you must choose. Choose between life or death. And the turtle chooses life, and then Desolation shoots something at him. And then all of a sudden we see a rose about to be put on the turtle when he wakes up and tells his brothers that he is free. And that's the end. And I looked up Michael Zulli's contributions to the Turtles run, and that's his final issue. So that concludes the little arc that he had. So yeah, let's talk about this arc real quick. So Splinter creates these fetishes, and then he awakens the turtles so that they can fight Shredder. They fight Shredder and the Foot Clan. The Foot Clan beat up the turtles, and one of the turtles gets his arm sliced off. Then in the second issue, a crow carries one of the fetishes, blows up Shredder's building. Shredder walks around saying, you must love one another. He comes across the wounded turtle, uses healing magic to heal him, and says everything beautiful bleeds, and then leaves. And then in this issue, I just explained what happened. And that's it. What the fuck did I just read? What is this? This is so effing pretentious. Like, I hate this arc. This is so stupid. And I don't know, you guys are probably like, Pirate, you just don't get it, blah, blah, blah. Maybe that's the case. Maybe I don't. But I don't give a crap about any of this. I think this is artsy fartsy crap. So what? What happens with Shredder? He's just gone now? Like, does he not care about fighting the turtles? That's your arc? Your arc is when the turtles gets wounded, and then he wakes up and he's, oh, I'm free. Okay. What about the whole battle between Shredder and Splinter? Are they going to see some kind of common ground? Is their fight going to continue? Where's this going? It feels like Zooey doesn't even know what the hell he himself is telling, like what kind of story he is. It's almost like before he got to every issue, it's almost like he's like, oh, either two things happen. Either he just drew what he felt like drawing, and now he's like, now I got to come up with some kind of story to match my images. Or he maybe took a bunch of drugs and then he just vomited this stuff out. And I feel like this is really mean to say about him, because I don't know who Zooey. Maybe he's a great guy. His artwork is fantastic. I will say that. Like I love his artwork. His artwork is great, minus the design for the turtles. I just don't care for that design. But his artwork otherwise is good. His writing is just so pretentious, though. And I know I keep using that word, but I don't know how else to describe it. It's cringe. It's so cringe. What is this? This is stupid. I don't know. You guys tell me if it's just me. Maybe I'm in the minority here, but I hated this 3-issue arc. I'm glad that he's not doing any more turtle stuff because I don't want to read any more turtle stuff by him. I rather get stupid fun adventures like the time traveling and things like that than get super pretentious stuff like this. Like, this is the kind of stuff I don't want to read. I don't care about this kind of story. It's just, I found it just kind of boring. This is the kind of stuff that I made fun of my fellow university students for for trying. This is the kind of stuff where it's like that's where like art teachers and art students try to find meaning and messages in every little stupid thing. In this scene, there's red curtains in the background, and the curtains represent blood, and it represents passion and this and that. And it's like, you know what? Maybe that's all they had. This is a really low budget movie. Maybe all they had was red curtains, and it doesn't mean anything else. Because I saw that in my own writing. In some of my classes, I would write short. I took like narrative classes and stuff like that as well. So one of the assignments was to write a short story. So I wrote a short story, and everyone was breaking down every little thing. They were like, "Oh, in this scene, you have your character eating eggs. The eggs represent so and so, and blah 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 blah." And in my head, I'm just like, "Nah, dude, he's just eating eggs. The eggs don't represent anything, man. He needed to be eating something in this scene, so he's just eating eggs. That's all it is. There's no representation here whatsoever." But I just kind of nodded my head, and I was like, "Sure, if that's what you see, then that's what you see. All right, whatever." But it's like that quote: "Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Sometimes an apple is just, sometimes what you see is just what it is." But this is like the opposite. This is like, this represents this, and then this represents that. It feels like that's what the artist himself is doing. That's what Zooey's doing. Like, everything has to represent something. There's some great spiritual meaning in this. It's like, nah, this is just crap. This is just a shit story. There's no greater meaning in this. There's nothing great or fantastical or spiritual about this. I didn't read this and think, wow, this is such a great representation of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, I never saw it this way. Like, oh my God, this is a masterpiece. This is so artful. It's like, no, this is boring as hell. Great artwork, but the story just sucks. You guys tell me if I'm the only one. Maybe I'm the only one, but I thought this sucked. I hated his arc. I think his 3-issue arc was terrible. Minus the artwork. The artwork was good. The story itself sucked. You guys tell me if I'm in the minority here. But there you go. There's issue number 36 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really want to hear you guys' opinion on this. What did you think of Zooey's run with his 3-issue guest run in Volume 1 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I really want to get you guys' opinion. Was it good or is it boring? You let me know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Later. So what'd you guys think of that video? I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe, hit that bell for notification, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, And if you did enjoy the video, thank you for watching it this far, and I hope the next video is more to your liking. Feel free to check out the playlists that you guys see, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later.